and how far can he take them?
Ange is someone who understands football from top to bottom. He's coached at youth team level. So at Tottenham, he's going to have a great connection with the youth team. He's competed at the European level, so he's going to understand what it's like to juggle players who are playing both domestically and at European football, which a club like Tottenham do. He's going to understand the friction between national team football and club football. Ange is a total package as a coach, and I think Tottenham are very smart to hire him. It's a really extraordinary development, and Australian football is very proud of Ange. Ange has gone through every level of Australian football. He's played in the NSL, he's coached in the NSL with South Melbourne, he's coached in the A-League with Brisbane Roar, Melbourne Victory, he's coached all of our national teams, from the youth national teams all the way to the Socceroos. He's had success at Celtic, and now to land a job in the biggest league in the world with one of the biggest clubs in the world is really extraordinary for Ange and for Australian football. Australian football is in a golden era right now, and I think this is another big example of many waves that Australian football are pushing out at the moment. We're seeing a lot of our Matildas who are playing at some of the biggest clubs in the world, from Chelsea to Tottenham to Arsenal to Lyon to Manchester City. We're seeing players re-enter the Premier League again, like the Harry Souters at Leicester, for example. We're seeing many players like the Jordan Bosses who are transferring from the A-League into Europe. We're seeing our Socceroos coming off the best performance at a World Cup that they've ever had, and we're hosting the biggest tournament in women's sports, Women's World Cup, in only 6 weeks' time. So it's a fantastic time for Australian football, and I think the Ange appointment is another example of these many great waves Australian football are pushing out at the moment. I think people particularly in Europe, need to understand that Australian football is coming quickly. Ange is at the forefront of that movement. Ange will be successful in the Premier League. I'm absolutely sure about that. In the same way that many of our players, both men and women, have performed very well at the Premier League and in the biggest leagues in the world in the past decade. Look, Ange, he plays very attacking football. He's one of these people that he won't have restrictions put on him. He'll go out and play his style against any opposition, and I think that kind of positivity and energy is exactly what a club like Tottenham need at the moment, who probably haven't done as well in the past 12 months as what most people would have expected them to. Look, the coaching role in the Premier League, it's a complicated one, because not only are you coaching a team on the pitch, but you're also a key person in the broader business of these clubs. And Premier League clubs now, their bottom line revenues are about $500 million. So Ange is going to be very important on the pitch, but he's also going to be helping Daniel Levy, who's executive chairman of the club, make football decisions that ultimately impact the business. So it's an important role that Ange is going to play for this club, both on and off the pitch.